well. He doesn't need any lecture on that. He knows what exactly KCCA is all about, what the stakeholders want, and also what the challenges are at this material time. Your work is cut out, my brother. I know you come at a time when we are experiencing these setbacks. For me, I know in any journey of life, there are moments like this you'll experience. It can't be a bed of roses all through. It's not possible. Even at a time when the Arsenal, I think it was the season of 2003-2004, when they were the invisible. A moment came when they had to lose to Man U. Yes? A moment had to come. It can't be winning all through. There are those moments that will come by. And you have to just reorient yourself, just getting over it. So this moment we are, it's not to commiserate over what has been happening in the recent past, but to re-energize ourselves and brace for the challenges ahead. I think that's what is critical. That is what is important. The beauty with the KCCA, in terms of structuring, we are the best. No doubt about that. No team will, no club will match the systematic structuring of the KCCFC. We may be having shortfalls here, shortcomings here and there, but in terms of the administrative structure, the layers we have, the hierarchy, we are the best. Where you have the patron, you have members of the board, you have the CEO, you have the head coach and the entire team, you have all the up to the captain of the club, all of you with different roles. And again, within the institution, because we also represent this is a club institution, an institutional club. There are other stakeholders behind. We all see it and take decisions. My call to you, all of us who are here, the message I'm putting across, let's play our respective roles in our different capacities, at whatever level you are. Mine as the patron, obviously, I'm always alive to the obligations I have. I'm always cognizant of that. What role should I play in this process? Bearing in mind that there are limits I should not exceed. I have to. The same should apply to all of you. Operate within your respective confines. If the board has taken a decision, however much you have reservations, you have to respect it. That's the only way we can maintain proper organization and arrangement and discipline. To the players, if the head coach takes a particular decision which may not please you, bear with it. The final man has taken a decision. Bear with it. So that is my call to all of us at different levels. The second message again goes out specifically now to the coach. Like earlier on I said, your work is cut out. The expectations are high. Extremely high. In the 63-year journey of the club, what has happened to KCCA of recent is unprecedented. In the 60-year journey, it had never happened. So, please, let's make another record to cleanse what has happened here. That should be our mission. What record can we make? Coach Abdallah Mubiru, your mission, you are taking on the club at a time when it's still in the relegation zone. Can you imagine? 8 matches. 7 matches still in the relegation zone. Ordinarily, we'll be having 21 points. We have 4. I've said it has never happened before in the history of KCCFC. And I want to emphasize this. Abdallah Magira, you come, Abdallah Mubiru, you are co-joined. You come at a time when we are still in the relegation zone. We are not going to celebrate getting out of the relegation zone. That's not KCCFC. That is no record. So what we are going to celebrate, this is the task ahead of you. What we are going to celebrate, to get KCCA FC from the relegation zone, and we take the trophy this season. That one is going to be a record. I want every stakeholder here to feel confident and say, Chisoboka. Chisoboka. If we make it a point and win all the remaining matches, of course our opponents will also be losing. It is possible. Chikolachi. So, it is possible. We can make it. That should be our determination. We should summon all our energies and make that resolve and say it is possible. Chisoboka. So let us make that determination today. Let us summon all our energies and make that commitment that we are going to do our best. Then to the players, you brought a smile on our face Friday. Of course, you must have put in quite a lot, but the kind of resolve you demonstrated on that day was unparalleled. I must tell you. You don't know what it meant to some of us. Within 2 minutes, Shaban had found the net. You don't know what it meant to us. And we kept our fingers crossed until another ball either crossed or it did not cross the line. You don't know how many times I've also looked at that clip. Did it cross? But I see at some moment as if he's pulling it away from the... And then the third goal. Thank you very, very much. It couldn't come at a better time, because if it were any other club, they would say, ah. So we ask you, please, we are going to have an interface with you. If you have issues, we can always have a meeting and discuss. If there are issues, you know, in any given organization, there is what they call subterranean grumbling. In the army, it's a service offense. Subterranean grumbling. You have an issue, you keep it to yourself. You just whisper to yourself first and foremost. At the very best, you can whisper to a colleague, maybe to be our things. In my language, they call it okutorotoma. It's not good. Subterranean grumbling. Okutorotoma. Get over that. There are different layers of administration. Share it with the immediate supervisor. Share it with whoever is close to you and see how we can address it. So that's my call to you, the players. Play your hearts out. Don't break our hearts. We keep on following. Even when we're not at the stadium here, every bit of it. For me, when it's match day, I'm glued on the screen. By the way, I also operate like a coach. I take notes. I keep on taking notes. Keep on taking notes. I'll tell you the notes I took in this one, this match, the last one. Who gave the assist? For the first goal. The one of the head of Haruna. Yes. And a few minutes earlier, how we survived, who made the mistake? I took notes. It was such sweet pain. In a split of a second, he makes a mistake here. Was it this goal here? It was the other side. All of a sudden, he does something superb. And the boy is in. Mourning and celebrating at the same time. It was sweet pain. So I take notes. The rest, I don't want to waste a lot of your time. But I want to tell you, we take notes. And we discuss all of you in our meetings. When we meet with the board, you may think we are busy with other things. No. We also take notes. The fans are also taking notes. So we are examining all of you. So you play your hearts out. That is the message I'm putting across to you. Please bring back our glory. We don't deserve these players. Guys, we do not deserve to be where we are. No. I'm taking a lot of time on this particular point just to emphasize that particular point so that you appreciate. That said, now the last message. The chair has talked about the stadium. The stadium. Yes, we have made a commitment. In our engagements with the board, in our engagements institutionally, and said, come what may, unless an act of God happens, we must complete our stadium within 8 months. That should be done. We are doing our best within the institutional framework to fast track the processes, because also there is bureaucracy. There's bureaucracy. You find the committee has to analyze this. They have to analyze the budget. These ones have to look at the issues of procurement. Again, issues to do with the contract going to the Solicitor General, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that kind of bureaucracy. Because KCCFC is not a one-man's affair. It's not a one-man's decision. You have to appreciate that. But that wouldn't mean we have to procrastinate, to delay processes. So we are doing our best to ensure that we fast track all the processes, and come July next year, we should be assembled here. We should assemble here and have celebrations for that milestone. It should be a huge, huge milestone for us.